Space, the final frontier. This is the voyage of Destined Goblin. His one-day mission to eat a donut that looks like the planet Mars. Welcome back, goblins and goblinettes, to a very special edition of Destined to be Goblin. Destined Goblin here. This is where I will try a food product of some kind and decide whether or not I should give it my Destined Goblin seal of approval. Now, if you would be so kind as to like this video, share this video, comment on this video, and above all else, subscribe to my YouTube channel, I would definitely appreciate all of those things. And if you would like to reach me for any reason, you can do so through my email, that is destinedgoblin@yahoo.com. I will do my best to respond to each and every one of those emails that you send me, and I will definitely take every suggestion that you make to heart. Okay, so today we have a special episode of Destined to be Goblin, and kind of a different episode. I'm not even sure that this is the proper place to put this episode in a Destined to be Goblin. Maybe it should go in a Goblin Afterlife. Maybe it should go in a Goblin Life. I'm not exactly sure. But what we're talking about today is the fact that the Mars rover, Perseverance, is landing on the surface of Mars today. And to celebrate that, Krispy Kreme is releasing for one day and one day only a special donut that looks like the planet Mars. Now, first of all, if you have seen the pictures, and I'll make sure that I put a graphic of this at the beginning of this video, so you saw what that donut is supposed to look like. The actual donut, maybe not so much as what it looks like in that picture, but this is the donut, and we are celebrating all things Mars today, so I figured that we would go ahead and give this a shot. There's nothing outstanding about this. There's nothing really unique about this particular donut. So as far as a real review goes, as far as a true seal of approval, I'm going to give one here anyways for Krispy Kreme because, you know, I love the idea, and I love the fact that they are celebrating the accomplishment of landing the Mars rover today. So let's right off the bat, let's get the seal of approval out of the way. Good job, Krispy Kreme. I love it. All right, so now that we have got that out of the way, I will go ahead and enjoy this donut here with you, and maybe share some thoughts with you on Mars and space and things like that. I have my nice hot coffee here with me as well, because of course you always got to have a cup of coffee with a donut. This donut, this Mars donut, first of all, it is a little over 300 calories, about 350 calories. It is a chocolate-filled donut, and it is iced. It's supposed to be iced with a caramel topping. I'm not 100% sure that that is a caramel topping on there. And then it's dipped in some cookie crumbles also. I also had to go to 2 different Krispy Kremes to find this, because my local shop told me yesterday that they were going to have them, and got there today and they were already sold out. And it is 8 o'clock in the morning that I'm doing this review. So they went really fast, or they didn't get enough. I don't know what the deal was there, but I did have to go to a second shop to get this. Something else really cool about the Mars rover, and a tie-in to Krispy Kreme as well, is that I completely missed this, but apparently you were able to, I guess, maybe fill out a form or something like that and send it to NASA, and they would put your name on a list and include that list in the Mars rover, so that when it lands on Mars today, your name is on a list of people, and it's actually on the planet Mars itself. And in return, NASA sent you back a little certificate or membership card or something like that, that was kind of like an honorary Mars Explorer card. If you bring that card to Krispy Kreme today, you can get this donut absolutely free. Now, this thing is, I believe it was $1.79 for the donut. and it is only available today. So by the time I get this video out, there's a very good chance that you won't be able to pick this up anymore. I'm gonna make sure I get this out today, but later in the day, I know a lot of the places looks like they're already sold out, so just keep that in mind. But let's go ahead and raise a little toast here to Mars, to the accomplishment of landing the Mars rover on Mars. Take a bite, get some coffee, and then have some thoughts on Mars. That's good. Okay, I take back what I said about that not being actual caramel on there. There's a really good flavor on this donut. The chocolate filling is the same as you would expect from any of the chocolate-filled Krispy Kreme. The cake itself is exactly like you would expect from the Krispy Kreme donuts. That caramel topping on it, I'm not sure that I've ever had that before on any of their donuts, and I do like that. There's a lot of flavor in that caramel topping, and it really blends nicely with that chocolate, and then the cookie crumbles give it a nice little crunch as well. Another bite, and then we'll talk about Mars. Good coffee, too. I love Dunkin's coffee. So yeah, again, we are celebrating the Mars rover Perseverance landing on the surface of Mars today. And, you know, when we talk about space and when we talk about Mars in general, we talk about space exploration and planets and all of that stuff. Mars is that planet that seems to have intrigued us in so many ways for so long. It's very similar to our planet. I mean, it's close to us. It's similar in size. It's got a lot of characteristics that are similar to what we have here on Earth. And of course, it's always been the one that has kind of captured our imagination as far as if you were to add in sort of a supernatural element to it. If you start talking about extraterrestrial life and that kind of thing, Mars is the planet that most people think that the possibility could exist that we could either maybe colonize the planet someday, maybe life originated there and then came to Earth. A lot of different theories, and most of them involve Mars. So anytime we can get a Mars rover there, we can get a spacecraft there, we can get a little bit closer to getting some of those answers. That's all good stuff right there. Just imagine, though, just think about, and you know, this is where the Gobblin Afterlife aspect of this particular video kind of ties into it, because in those videos, that's where I kind of ask some questions and bring up some ideas and things like that. But just imagine if we were to find out that life here on Earth actually originated on Mars. Imagine how that would completely change everything that we know about our history and about ourselves. And it's always an idea that's kind of fascinated me when you start talking about extraterrestrial life and the possibility of life on other planets. Mars is one of those intriguing ones that, you know, what happens if we're able to drill down deep enough, if we're able to get into the deeper layers of that planet, if we find maybe not necessarily signs of life now, but what if there's signs of past life there? How does that really change our understanding of where we are in the universe? So something to think about with your donut and your coffee. I'm going to keep eating. That chocolate cream is fantastic. I really like the cookie crunch on it, but that caramel glaze is the thing that definitely has my attention on this one, because when you bite into it, it kind of gets stuck on your lips. It's so thick, it kind of gets stuck on your lips, but then when you lick it off, it is very flavorful. It's got a really good flavor that complements the chocolate very nicely. This donut kind of took me a little bit by surprise. I just expected, okay, this is going to be just one of your regular chocolate-filled donuts from Krispy Kreme, this has got a punch. This is good. This is a really good offering from Krispy Kreme. Unfortunately, it's only available today. It is a very messy donut because of the icing on it. I will warn you that it is very messy. So, fortunately, they gave me tons of napkins. I'm going through a lot of them eating this. Yeah, so Mars, it's also been the subject of a lot of movies, a lot of science fiction movies, and all of that kind of stuff. Again, when you think about extraterrestrial life and you think about the possibility of life in our solar system, Mars is the one that really comes to mind first. If you're not going to go outside of our solar system, thinking about just the things that are closest to us, Mars is the one that everybody thinks of and wonders if there could be life there, if there maybe at some point was life there. So maybe we will find out. Maybe we'll find out today. Maybe when the Mars rover Perseverance lands, we will find out. Last bite of donut, last thoughts on Mars coming up. Mm-hmm. Really good coffee too. Really good Krispy Kreme coffee. I might actually have said Dunkin' Donuts coffee before. If I did, that was a mistake there. An apology on that. This is Krispy Kreme coffee. I always take my coffee black, and this is really good coffee also. So, yes, I love Dunkin' Donuts coffee, but I do like Krispy Kreme's coffee also. I think they make a very good product as far as the coffee goes. Okay, well, there we go. Just kind of a special edition here. Some thoughts on Mars, some thoughts on a donut. It's a really good donut celebrating the Mars Land Rover Perseverance landing today on the surface of Mars. Hopefully we will, by the time this airs, hopefully we will have had touchdown of that spacecraft. Hopefully it will be successful. And then hopefully we will get some really important data and learn some more things about Mars just from that spacecraft alone. So until next time, we will keep exploring, we will keep our minds open, and we will keep looking for new food items.